If you are a UPSC aspirant preparing for the civil services examination, and if you do not know this truth which I am going to share with you in this video, you are going to repent after few years. Guys, most of the UPSC aspirant who start their preparation, they do not know this truth. And all these aspirants, when they complete their UPSC journey, they come to realize the truth which I'm going to share with you. Guys, this is the biggest truth which is hidden from most of the aspirants who start their UPSC journey. I can tell you guys, if you know this truth when you start your UPSC journey, guys, no one on this planet, no force on this universe can stop you from getting a rank in the UPSC. But the problem is, in the beginning of the journey, when you plan for the journey, when you strategize for the journey, you do not know this truth. And that is the reason 99.99% of the aspirants, they struggle in the UPSC journey. And no one talks about it. Okay, and everyone, when they end their journey, they realize that this was the truth of the UPSC preparation which nobody told me. If I knew this when I started my preparation, I could have easily cleared this exam. Guys, this video is a must watch for each and every UPSC aspirant, whether he is a working aspirant, whether he is a full-time aspirant, whether he is a college-going student who is aiming to crack the UPSC examination after few years. This is a must watch for everyone. And you are going to thank me if you really understand the message of this video. But I have a humble request from every one of you who is watching this video, who is listening to this message. Please listen to this message with an open mind. Because what I have observed that most of the aspirants, they have a preconceived notion about this exam through YouTube reels, through the videos made by the coaching institute, the toppers videos. They do not have the reality, they do not know the reality of this exam. Today I'm going to show you the reality of the exam, and I'm going to use all the datas which are published by the UPSC itself. So before I share the truth, let me tell you something about myself, because you should know who is giving this message. Does he really know about this exam? So guys, I attempted this examination 6 times, and I cleared the prelims examination 6 out of 6 times with very high scores. My scores are one of the highest prelims scores in the last 15 years in the UPSC prelims examination when the new pattern was introduced. One of the highest marks. You could have, like, if you have seen the marks of other UPSC aspirants in the last 10 years, you will accept this, that these scores are really good scores. And only a person who really understands this exam, who really has command over this exam, can only score such scores. I went on to crack the mains examination 4 times, and that too with very good scores. You can see some of my scorecard here. So 4 times I have qualified the mains examination. Once I have missed by only 1 marks or 2 marks. So the 2 attempts where I could not clear the mains out of my 6 attempts, there also I have missed by only few marks. Okay, and so obviously I will have command over this entire UPSC journey because I cleared civil prelims 6 times, mains 4 times, and not only that, I cleared my state PCS examination also, and I was allotted a deputy collector post, which is state administrative service. In every state which you belong to, you must be having a state services, and in that, the top position, which is the state administrative service, I have cleared that also. So I'm not only attempted the UPSC prelims and cracked 6 times, mains 4 times, I also cleared my state PCS examination and I was allotted the state administrative service, the final rank I got. Why I'm telling you this is that I want to tell you that I really understand this exam. That is why I'm showing you all this. That's the only purpose, so that you believe what going to tell you, because this is going to really help you, what I'm going to share with you. And it is going to save a lot of money for you. Because guys, UPSC examination is not an easy examination to crack. Lot of resource, lot of time goes into this preparation. I myself have invested 7 years to 8 years of my life. So I know, really I know what actually is this exam, because I have invested, I have gone through this, so I know exactly what is this exam. So please listen to this and please share this video with everyone, every UPSC aspirant. And if you want to talk to me personally, you can telegram here, and you can book an appointment with me. This is my telegram channel. You can join my telegram channel also. I guide UPSC aspirants. Okay, now without wasting much time, let us dive into the central message. So guys, this is a graph which I have taken from the UPSC annual report. Okay, it's an annual report of UPSC. Okay, it's a report of UPSC. It's not my graph. It is a graph which has been given by UPSC itself. Okay, the body which conducts the UPSC Civil Services Examination. And this graph tells the entire story of the UPSC Civil Services Examination and Civil Service aspirants. Here you can see the blue line is about the appeared aspirants in the prelims. The red line is about the appeared aspirants in mains. And this green line is basically about finally recommended aspirants. Okay. And here you can see number of attempts, and this is the percentage. Now, if we study the graph minutely, we will come to some inferences. What are these inferences? Let me share with you. And using that inferences, I'm going to make a plan for your UPSC examination. How should you plan your UPSC preparation if you are starting your UPSC preparation, and how that plan can definitely give you success in the civil service examination with least kind of resources. You see here, the blue line is about the number of aspirants. Okay, so you can see around approximately 50% of the aspirants who appear for the civil services examination were the first attempters. You can see first attempt 50%. But what is the final success ratio? You can see here, both in the prelims and in the mains, first attempt not even 7%. Imagine. So 50% of the aspirants who attempted civil services 2021 prelims examination were first attempters, but only 7% of the finally people who wrote the mains examination were from the first attempt, and finally recommended candidates were of the first attempt, only 7%. Imagine this. Why I am sharing this with you? There's a reason for that, because the mistakes which candidates do, and which I also did, is that we enter this examination thinking that in first attempt I will invest all my resources, and this is my final attempt. First attempt is my final attempt, and whatever money, whatever energy, whatever emotions I have, I will just go all in. I talk to hundreds of aspirants, guys. Nowadays, I talk to hundreds of aspirants because I am a mentor to civil service aspirants, and every day around 20-30 people, they reach out to me, they call me, I talk to them. One thing I talk to them, and I get to that conclusion that everyone is a hurry to crack this exam. They, everyone I talk to, they say, sir, I have only one attempt. Sir, I have to crack in this attempt. Okay, I have to crack in my first attempt only, sir. I'm not saying this is wrong. You should aim to crack this exam in first attempt because 7% people are still cracking it in the first attempt. But what is the reality? The reality is most of the aspirants who are really cracking this exam are in the third and fourth attempt. And the second attempt and fifth attempt also, you can see they are similar. They are similar. And this percentage is around 25%. This means what? 50% of the aspirants who are getting selected, 50% of the aspirants who are getting selected, okay, mind you, okay, you can see here, this is the selection finally recommended. So around 50% of the aspirants who are getting selected are in the third and fourth attempt. So 50% of the candidates are in the third and fourth attempt. Now imagine you are the candidate here in the first attempt. Unfortunately, you could not clear the prelims. Okay. And you have invested all your resources here. So till you reach the third and fourth attempt, which is the ideal attempt in this examination, you are completely drained of your resources. You are completely drained emotionally. You are completely drained psychologically. Why you are completely drained? Because you started this journey with a presumption that I am going to crack in my first attempt only, and I don't have to write the second attempt, I don't have to write third attempt, I don't have to write fourth attempt, I don't have to write fifth attempt. But what is the reality? The reality is most of the toppers, most of the selected candidates are coming from third, fourth and fifth attempt. This means what? This means what? These attempts, third, fourth, and fifth attempts, are your crucial attempt. You know, thousands of aspirants I talk to, they say, Sir, I invested all my resources in my first attempt, sir. I could not clear prelims. I went to Delhi, I went to Hyderabad, I went to Chennai. I joined an offline class. I stayed outside. Huge expenditure I incurred. And now my father is not supporting me. Now my mother is not supporting me. What can I do? Some people, they quit the job. They quit the job and they start preparing, thinking that I will crack this exam in one attempt. But what is the reality? They have to give 2, 3 attempts. So if you already have a job, first conclusion is, if you already have a job, a decent job, a decent, well paying job, my recommendation to all those aspirants is that do not quit your job, prepare with the job. How to prepare with the job? That also I'm going to tell you in this video. Because anyways, you have to write 3, 4 attempts. Anyways, you have to write 3, 4 attempts. So why not prepare with the job and prepare with the kind of long-term planning that I will crack this exam in stages. First, I will try to crack the prelims, then I will try to crack the mains, and then I will improve my main score and I'll get a rank. Why to take the risk of quitting the job and then jumping into this, taking the risk, and then unnecessarily going through the kind of problems which a jobless aspirant or an aspirant who is not economically, financially independent goes through. Why you want to go through that kind of problem? Anyways, when you have to crack in third and fourth attempt. Understand what I want to say here. I'm not saying that you cannot crack in the first attempt. Yes, there are people who are cracking in the first attempt, but these are minuscule percentage, very small percentage. And I'll tell you about this also. Who will crack in the first attempt? I'll tell you about that also. Generally, these are those aspirants, because I myself have guided few aspirants and I have seen them. These are those aspirants who are already doing self-study for 2, 3 years during their college only. During their college only, they are doing preparation. These are not those students that they started preparation in the month of June and next year in the month of April and in the month of September they cracked and they got a rank. No, they are preparing for this exam for last 2, 3 years. We don't know the real story of these aspirants who go and crack in the first attempt. Because when I say this, that aspirants, please plan for long term, they start saying, Sir, you don't know. I know a person who cracked in the first attempt. Yes, even I know. Even I have helped students who have cracked in the first attempt. But these are those aspirants who have who have been preparing for this exam during their college days only. While going to college, they started preparing. They joined some of online class. They had someone in their family, they had someone in their kind of circle who were already civil servants. They guided them. They are not those students who go to Delhi without any kind of civil services background and they go and join offline institute and they crack in 8 9 months. They are not that kind of students. Let me tell you honestly. All these people who crack in one attempt, guys, they have someone who guided them for the last 2 3 years. I would say out of lakhs, maybe one student can be lucky and he cracks within just 8 to 9 months. I'm telling you, within lakhs, one student who can crack this exam in 8 to 9 months. And I'm telling the reality. I'm telling. I'm speaking from the fact. This is a fact. You can't deny this fact. And if you have any doubt, go and check last 10 years all the toppers. 1 to 10 all the toppers you go and check, or 1 to 100 you go and check the number of attempts they are taking. I think this year's topper has taken 5 attempts. You can check. I may be wrong. You can check. I may be wrong. But I think this year's topper has taken 5 attempts. And this is not something which is exceptional. No, this is normal. Just because this year the topper has taken 5 attempts. But if you go and see rank 50, rank 60, rank 70, like these, like if you go back, okay, if you go down, rank 200, rank 200, many are taking 5 attempts, 6 attempts, 7 attempts, 8 attempts. I know myself, I have guided few students, they have cracked in 7th attempt, 8th attempt. Again, I'm saying, please do not misunderstand me. I'm not saying that you also will take 8 attempts or you will also have to take 9 attempts. But what I'm saying is that plan properly. Civil services is like a marathon. Civil services is like a marathon. I'll tell you a very interesting statistics which can be easily seen here. You see these people, okay, 6th attempt, 7th attempt, 8th attempt, or you can include 5 attempt also. Now you see these people, the number of aspirants are very small, but you see the success rate here. You see the success rate here and number of aspirants here. You see this. Are you seeing this? So one thing is very clear, as we are moving towards more number of attempts, what we see is that what we see is that the success chances are rising. I'm not saying that everyone who is taking in the 5th attempt is clearing this exam. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the chance of succeeding is high. Why? Because of the nature of exam itself. The syllabus is so vast that it is next to impossible to clear the syllabus in 5 6 months and crack this exam. This is next to impossible. And very few are able to do. Maybe out of lakh, I told you one. The nature of exam is such, because it's a written exam, it's a mains exam, and you have to prepare like 4 GS subjects, essay, ethics, optionals, and many people they take optional which are not from their graduation subject. So it is a time taking exam. Let me be very frank. Okay, so my suggestion to every one of you, particularly I see a lot of people from, okay, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, okay, Andhra, even Telangana, Maharashtra, they go very far off places like Delhi. They will go, they'll stay 1 or 2 years, they'll invest a lot of money, and they will struggle to crack prelims. They think, okay, no, there is some problem in them. No, there is no problem in them. The exam itself is competitive. Exam itself is competitive. There is no problem in you if you're not able to crack prelims in first attempt. Do not think that you do not deserve it. Because there are a lot of examples where candidates could not clear prelims in 1 2 3 attempts and they went on to top the examination. Imagine, there are examples where the candidates were not even cracking prelims in 1, 2, 3 attempts, and they went on to crack the exam, get the rank, top rank in their fifth attempt, in their sixth attempt. Lot of examples are like this. So it's not that if you are not able to crack prelims in 1 attempt or crack prelims in 2 attempts, you don't deserve it. You still deserve it. The nature of the exam is such that the prelims is becoming like a lottery. So what can we learn from this? One thing is definitely that if you are coming from lower middle class, or if you're coming from poor background, or even if you're coming from middle class, okay, my recommendation to you is that if you really want to crack this exam, if you are of that kind of student, I'm willing to even give 6 attempts, but I want to become an IAS officer at any cost. I want to become an IPS officer at any cost. I'm willing to give 6 years. I'm willing to give 7 years, but I want to become, because I know many aspirants and they have become. I know lot of aspirants. Even I, if you take my case also, ultimately I cleared the state services. So my suggestion to these aspirants is that in the initial 1 or 2 years, you do self-study, prepare the syllabus from online guidance available from your home only, and at least try to crack prelims on your own. Okay, I'll tell you, 1 month room rent, room rent in Delhi is equal to a good guidance, online guidance I'm talking about yearly. What is a 1 month room rent in Delhi? Including, I'm talking about including food plus library. What is 1 month rent? Food plus library. Rent is minimum 15,000 rupees if you need a single room. Minimum I'm talking. It goes to 12, 20, 25,000 also. Minimum I'm talking about. And if you have AC air condition in your room, it goes to 20,000, 25,000 plus food. Today, guys, if you take a healthy food outside, one meal minimum cost you 120 rupees. One meal. If you calculate all this expenditure, minimum 30,000 rupees you have to spend per month. Minimum I'm talking about. Bare minimum survival. Because generally coaching institutes are in good localities, in marketplaces, near the road. It's not like they are very far from the market. So generally rents are also very high. So 1 month room is equal to one very good guidance for the entire year. So my suggestion to all these people, again, I'm not saying that this is suggestion for everyone. If you have a lot of money, if you are coming from an upper middle class, which most of the people, okay, who crack this exam, they are from upper middle class only. But if you are coming from lower middle class, if you are coming from poor background, still you can crack this exam. I'm not saying that you cannot crack this exam, but you have to plan properly. I know many students who are not very good in studies. They went on to get very good ranks, maybe in their third or fourth attempt. But the planning which they had made the difference. You have to plan it properly. You have to use your resources properly. So my suggestion to all the aspirants, particularly you, because I see a lot of student guys, because I guide a lot of people from Andhra Pradesh, from Telangana, from Karnataka, from Tamil Nadu, from Kerala. Okay, they go to Delhi, 1 or 2 attempts, they crack, or they fail to crack prelims. They invest a lot of money there, 10 lakhs. Then they again go back to home because the climate is also not suitable for them. People, okay, in Delhi, there's extreme climate. In summer, it is too hot. In winter, it is too cold. I know, I personally know many people from South. Okay, they struggle because of the cold climate. Okay, food, lot of problems they face. My suggestion to all these aspirants is that why don't you stay at home for 1 or 2 attempts and first build your base. First build your base with all the free content. These days, lot of good content, free guidance is available. If you go in my Telegram channel, also a lot of free guidance is available. You go to my YouTube channel, a lot of free guidance is available. And just join one test series. one prelims mentorship you can join, one prelims test series you can join. You can also take my help. Okay, I'm guiding aspirants for the prelims examination daily. I'm giving you 10 questions for the prelims, most important questions. I have a private group where I'm mentoring students, and daily I'm telling you the kind of mentoring which I'm providing, you may not even get in any offline institute also, because daily 24 hours I'm in touch with you. 24 hours you can go and ask any of my students who are part of my prelims mentorship. I'm with them 24 hours in a message away. I'm at a message away. But if you go to an offline institute, you may not even talk to the teacher because it's too crowded. And I'm telling you, I'm not boasting about myself. Okay, you can see very few people in India has this kind of prelims credentials. Very few people in India will have this kind of prelims credentials. I understand this exam, guys. I cracked this prelims exam 6 times. So my suggestion to all these aspirants is that rather than running to Delhi, why don't you stay at your home and crack at least prelims in your first 2 attempts? Why don't you be this top 7% who are cracking prelims and writing mains in the first attempt? This you can easily do from home. No need for joining any coaching institute. I'm telling you. Just use my test series, my mentorship. You can crack prelims if you study one year sitting at your home. Sitting at your home, and if you properly study for 10 to 12 hours, guys, I am there with you. I am there with you. I will work 24 hours with you. I am willing to work 24 hours with you. I will study with you, guys. With you means throughout the day I am there to support you. Whether it is newspaper important topics, whether it is daily current affairs sessions, I am taking daily YouTube sessions. Go to my YouTube channel and you see I am there to help you, guys. I will give you important topics. I'll give you important questions. I'll give you important themes. I'll give you PYQ analysis. Everything I'll give you. Sitting at your home, on your mobile phone, on your mobile tab. Why you want to spend 5-6 lakh rupees and fail in the prelims examination also? Why you have to do this? I'm not saying that don't go Delhi. You go Delhi, but only when you crack prelims. You go Chennai only when you crack prelims. You go Bangalore only when you crack prelims. If you're coming from a small town, stay in your small town. Save your resources, because this is a long term marathon. You should not come to a position, no sir, I'm in my fifth attempt, I'm very confident I can crack the exam now, but I do not have money to join a test series, I do not have money to get my answers evaluated. You should not be in that position. And that is why I told those aspirants who have a job, please, I'm folding my hands in front of you and I'm telling you, don't quit your job. Prepare with the job. I will help you. Talk to me. I will make a strategy with you. I am ready to help you, guys. Guys, ultimately, guys, anywhere, any war, it's a war only. Any competition is what? It's a war. It's a war. Competition means it's a war. War, it's not a physical war. You don't have to go and beat anyone. You have to defeat them in the battle, the prelims battle, the mains battle. You have to defeat them. Who wins the war? Who has proper resource optimization? Who has a proper strategy? And these are battles: first attempt battle, second attempt battle, third attempt battle, fourth attempt battle, fifth attempt. These are battle. It's not like you've lost your first battle, you will lose the war. You can still win the war. We have examples, people who have lost 4 prelims, they have went on to top the exam. We have so many examples. So first of all, your mental state has to be very strong, that I will crack this exam at any cost. I am willing to sacrifice for this. I have, because many people, what, sir, 2 attempt हो गया, sir, 3 attempt हो गया, sir, इतना समय लग रहा है. समय तो लगेगा भाई. If you want something big in life, you have to invest your time, you have to sacrifice. You can't get such course very easily. You have to go through that kind of struggle. You have to go for that kind of struggle, guys. Scoring such marks will not come easy. You have to give time. Time is important in this exam. If you don't have time, If you have only one attempt, you don't have time. I will tell you guys, do not take the risk. Don't write this exam. You do your job. Because many people say, sir, I will write only one attempt, sir. If I don't crack, sir, I will go back to what I do. Then don't come here now. Just do whatever you are doing, because 99% chances you may not clear that exam. This exam is not like that. This exam is about continuous improvement. This attempt, prelims qualified. Next attempt, mains qualified. Next attempt, mains better rank. Next attempt, IRS. Next attempt, IPS. Next attempt, IAS. This is the improvement chart of most successful aspirants. Very few people, okay, I write attempt, I get rank IAS. Very few are those kind of examples. 99% of the cases is what? Continuous improvement. This is the continuous improvement. Prelims, mains, interview, rank, better rank, top rank. Do you agree or not, guys? You must have seen many examples. Many toppers, they could not clear prelims, then they cleared prelims, then they cracked mains, then they got into some service, allied service, then they got into all India service, then they got into IAS. Yes or no? So you should have that kind of energy left na to continue this journey. If you invest all your energy here, then here what is, nothing is left inside. Neither psychological energy, neither emotional energy, neither kind of financial energy is left. It is a draining journey, guys. So my advice to everyone is very simple. In your first attempt or in your first, second attempt, one or two attempt, you stay at your home, take online guidance from people like me, or there are other people also. I'm not saying that I am the best or I only know everything. No, I do not say like that, and I don't intend to say like that. I'm just saying that I know quite well about this exam. Very few people know such kind of grasp of this exam. I'm giving you all these facilities. You can see entire PYQ. I have analyzed 25 years PYQ. You have at a click of your mouse in your mobile phone. Why do you want to run here and there? Sit at home and prepare. See, entire, I'll just show you entire mains syllabus. I have prepared mains master note. Just take it and prepare na. Why you want to go and give rent to 25,000, 30,000 rupees in a month, and in the end you don't even crack prelims also? It is a time taking exam, guys. My point is, do not over invest in your first two attempts. Plan properly. Only go to Delhi or big cities when you crack prelims. Go for 2 3 months for evaluating your answers from good faculty members. Again come back. Again when you crack prelims, again you go for 2 3 months. Again you come back. This way you will be so conserving your energy. You see, guys, in my mains mentorship, I'm giving you 500 hours of concept lectures. And all this I'm giving you daily answer writing, 500 hours of concept lectures, mains master notes. All this I'm giving for just 1 month room rent. 1 month room rent. If you spend 1 month room rent, I told you, 30,000 you are spending. In 30,000, I'm giving you entire mains preparation for 1 year. This is what I'm saying is logical, but I know that many of you are not logical. This exam makes you illogical. This exam makes you emotional. And the story which is generally sold is, come and I will make you IS in one attempt. If suppose anyone will say, come, I will make you IS in 5 attempts, will anyone join? No one will join. But what is the reality? The reality is 5 attempt. The reality is 4 attempt. But if we say the reality, then no one will join institutes. But I'm not running an institute, so I can tell you the reality. The reality is, plan for marathon, plan long term. This is a time taking exam, and I have gone through this. I know this. And I'm one more fact I'm telling you. If you really prepare well, definitely at least you will get deputy collector or DSP. At least you will get. This also I'm telling you the truth. One truth what I told you. One truth was, first attempt 99% you will fail prelims maybe, or you will fail to get a rank. Maybe you clear prelims, you are lucky. You'll clear mains also, you're lucky, but you will fail to get a rank. But listen, one more truth, that if you stay in this journey, like these people you can see, they stayed in the journey, they will high percentage of success here. You can see here, high percentage of success is here. And even I can tell you, I cleared my state services with least effort. Why? Because I was already preparing for UPSC, cracking mains, cracking prelims multiple times. So I was very confident that the moment I will write my state services, I'll get. So I know many people who have got DSP post, who have got deputy collector post, and that is also a very good opportunity. Okay, becoming a DSP in your state or deputy collector in your own state. I think this is far better than allied services. Okay, but this will only happen when you stay in the journey, because state examination, you know guys, it takes time. One exam only, many sometimes court cases, this cases, that case, it takes 2 3 years. So when can you crack this state service? When you are staying in this exam for 3 4 5 years na. If you don't, if you are in hurry to run away in one attempt, then you will not get anything. Your 5 lakhs will go waste. 5 lakhs means coaching expenditure plus living outside expenditure, 2.5 2.5 5 lakhs. Only when you plan properly, no, I'm here for 3 4 years, I will get a rank, I will get a state services, at least I'll get a state services, then only come to this properly planned journey. Otherwise, is be in job and try with the job. Okay, if you are in that category, then I don't have much money, I have only money for one attempt, I will say that better you do a job, and along with the job you prepare. If you want to prepare along with the job, contact me. I have helped a lot of students with who have prepared with the job. You can contact me. So guys, do let me know, did you like my analysis of this, my opinion about this? Okay. And if you have any confusion, you can contact me. Again, I told you this is my contact detail. You can telegram me and you can book a call with me. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.